before we start, imagine accidentally witnessing a BTS rehearsal that fans were never supposed to become this emotional over. No giant concert stage yet. No official performance. No dramatic lighting. Just Taehyung and Jungkook practicing together in California, and somehow making millions of ARMY completely lose control online again. Because what started as a simple dance rehearsal quickly turned into one of the most talked about Taekook moments of the entire California era. Not because of the choreography alone, but because of the way Taehyung and Jungkook looked at each other while practicing. The smiles, the laughter, the constant chemistry between them, and one tiny moment during rehearsal that fans are still replaying nonstop across TikTok and Twitter. Welcome back to Taekook Fans, the place where we talk about the most emotional, unforgettable, and viral moments from the world of BTS and Taekook. And trust me, nobody expected a California dance practice to become this emotional online. Everything started when short rehearsal clips suddenly began spreading across social media late at night. At first, fans thought they were fake. The videos looked too casual, too close, too soft somehow. But within minutes, people realized the clips were real. Taehyung and Jungkook were practicing choreography together in California ahead of BTS's upcoming concert preparations. And honestly, the energy between them immediately felt different. The rehearsal room itself looked simple. Bright lights, mirrors everywhere, music echoing through the speakers. But fans barely paid attention to the choreography at first, because the second the clips started playing, everyone noticed the same thing immediately. Jungkook could not stop smiling around Taehyung. Every time Taehyung messed up a move slightly, Jungkook laughed instantly. Not in a teasing way, not mockingly, just genuinely happy. And somehow, that simple reaction made the entire internet emotional again. As more clips appeared online, fans started noticing how naturally Taehyung and Jungkook moved around each other during practice. They weren't trying to look perfect for cameras. They weren't performing fan service. They looked comfortable, completely relaxed. At one point during rehearsal, Taehyung suddenly improvised a funny dance move while the music paused briefly. Staff members nearby started laughing immediately. But Jungkook's reaction became the real viral moment. The second Taehyung did the move, Jungkook bent over laughing so hard he had to step away for a second. Then he looked directly at Taehyung with the softest expression fans had seen all week. TikTok edits exploded within hours. ARMY everywhere started replaying the exact clip repeatedly. Because, once again, fans noticed the way Jungkook looked at Taehyung seemed unusually affectionate lately. And honestly, after Mexico, California, and now this rehearsal, people couldn't stop connecting all the moments together emotionally. As rehearsal continued, the atmosphere somehow became even more chaotic and adorable. Instead of acting serious the entire time, Taehyung and Jungkook kept distracting each other constantly. During one part of the choreography, Jungkook accidentally bumped shoulders with Taehyung while turning too fast. Taehyung dramatically reacted like he had been attacked. Everyone nearby laughed. But Jungkook immediately reached toward him, apologizing while smiling shyly at the same time. Fans online completely lost control over that interaction because it felt so natural, so comfortable, like two people completely used to being around each other every single day. And honestly, that's exactly the kind of moment ARMY becomes obsessed with. Not giant scripted fan service, just real chemistry appearing naturally in small situations. The clips kept spreading faster throughout the night. Soon hashtags related to Taekook rehearsal moments started trending online. Fans began calling it the California practice era, because somehow, every small interaction between Taehyung and Jungkook during rehearsal felt emotional to people watching. One moment especially made fans completely melt online. During a short break between songs, Taehyung sat down on the rehearsal floor drinking water while checking something on his phone. Jungkook was standing across the room talking to staff members. But the second Taehyung laughed quietly at something on his screen, Jungkook immediately turned toward him automatically, almost instinctively. Fans noticed it instantly, because Jungkook wasn't even part of the conversation anymore. Yet somehow his attention shifted toward Taehyung the moment he heard him laugh. That tiny clip became one of the most replayed moments from the entire rehearsal. And honestly, people became emotional because it looked unconscious, natural. Like Jungkook's attention simply moved toward Taehyung automatically, without him realizing it. The choreography itself also became a huge topic online. Fans noticed several parts of the dance required Taehyung and Jungkook standing very close together. Eye contact, mirrored movements, small synchronized turns. And every time rehearsal reached those parts, the internet completely exploded again. Especially because both of them kept laughing nervously afterward. At one point, Taehyung missed timing during a move and accidentally grabbed Jungkook's arm to steady himself. The entire room burst into laughter immediately, but Jungkook's reaction shocked fans the most. Instead of moving away quickly, he stayed close beside Taehyung for several extra seconds while laughing softly. Fans online immediately started calling it the arm grab moment. And within hours, edits of the clip were everywhere. Slow-motion videos, romantic music overlays, millions of views almost instantly. But what truly made the rehearsal clips explode emotionally online wasn't just physical interactions. It was the energy between them, the comfort, the happiness, the way both of them genuinely seemed to enjoy being around each other while practicing. Longtime BTS fans know rehearsals are exhausting. Hours of repeating choreography, sweat, pressure, stress before performances. But somehow, Taehyung and Jungkook made the entire rehearsal feel playful instead. Fans especially noticed how often Jungkook kept watching Taehyung even while dancing seriously. Small glances during transitions, smiles after difficult moves, tiny reactions every time Taehyung joked around. And once fans started noticing those details, they couldn't stop seeing them everywhere in the clips. That's when ARMY truly lost control online, because suddenly the rehearsal stopped feeling like simple dance practice. It started feeling personal somehow, not romantically confirmed, not dramatic, just emotionally genuine. And honestly, that's usually when Taekook moments become the most viral, because fans aren't reacting only to skinship or choreography anymore. They're reacting to emotional energy, the kind people instinctively notice even through blurry rehearsal videos. As the final clips from rehearsal spread online, fans became even more emotional over one last moment. Near the end of practice, staff members began cleaning the room while music slowly stopped playing. Taehyung started walking toward the exit first, while holding a towel over his shoulder. Jungkook stayed behind for a second talking to someone nearby. But the moment Taehyung reached the door, he turned around automatically searching for Jungkook. And the second Jungkook noticed him waiting, he smiled immediately and walked toward him without hesitation. The clip only lasted a few seconds, but somehow, that tiny moment became one of the biggest viral edits from the entire California rehearsal, because fans said it perfectly captured the energy between them lately. Always looking for each other, always staying close naturally, always reacting to each other first. And maybe that's why millions of fans still can't move on from the California dance practice clips. Because behind all the choreography and rehearsals, people saw something that felt incredibly real again. Comfort, trust, friendship, or maybe simply two people who have spent so many years together that being close has become completely natural. Whatever the truth is, one thing became impossible to deny after California. Taehyung and Jungkook once again broke the internet, without even stepping onto the concert stage yet. Thank you so much for watching, Taekook fans. If you enjoyed this video and want more emotional BTS and Taekook stories like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another upload. And now we want to hear from you. Which California rehearsal moment made you the most emotional? The laughing clips, the arm grab, or the final moment near the rehearsal door? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.